Hello there. So let's assume you created a texture for your coin, or in this case your bottle cap, or another table, a map table object for Victoria 3. And you did that in Adobe Substance 3D Painter. Now you want this to go into Blender so you can bake it there. But how does that work? Well, first step is quite simple. You click on File and then Export Textures. The first one, this part here, you can choose where your textures go when they get exported. I usually leave it at the export folder that is automatically there, but you do you. Next up, you need the output template. I usually use Blender Principled BSDF, but that has one problem, because this Blender Principled BSDF also creates a displacement map, which we don't want, because it usually kind of makes your texture look horrible. So what you can do is you can right click on the Blender Principled BSDF, duplicate it, rename it, for example, Blender Map Table Object. And then you have to remove this displacement map here at the very bottom. Just click the X. Okay, now choose that one. Here at the very bottom. Okay, next up, the file type. I usually use EXR. I just heard that that's one that works very well. Then you choose the size. I usually either take a higher texture size or exactly the right one. But usually the higher is better because then Blender can bake better. And that's it. If you have made that ready, you just click Export. Whoosh, your textures are ready. You open the output directory. Okay, so this is the folder. I will just copy those images over here, close that, and then go to Blender. So if you just made your 3D mesh here and you didn't use a vanilla asset for it, I highly recommend to import a vanilla coin by going to the PDX Blender tools, and if you haven't installed that yet, you definitely need to. Then you load the mesh and you take the coin, because those coins usually also have a shadow map on the bottom, and you can kind of see how big they usually are. And another important thing, if you want to later export the mesh, you need this paradox material, and you can basically just copy that. So before you add the textures, at least if you want to do it quickly, you have to activate the Node Wrangler. For that, go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, search for Node Wrangler, and click the check mark. Now, if you did that, you click on your coin, go to Shading, click on this Principled BSDF, or if there is none yet, you create it. Then you click, you press Ctrl, Shift, and T. Take all the textures that you need and click on a button, and then it will automatically set everything up, as you can see here. And voila, your texture is in Blender.